amazing to meet India's first woman windfoiler, Katya Coelho, and I'm going to do a rapid fire with her so that we have interesting information about her as well as a lot of inspiration to carry back with us. So Katya, my first question to you, yes, you have been a youth Olympian. What did fame feel like at a very young age?
Well, honestly, my sport is a bit rare in India, so it wasn't like blown out of the proportion or anything for me. But that was the first time I saw myself on the cover of the newspaper, and I was just 14 at that time. So it was overwhelming, it was extremely exciting.
Yeah. Discipline, what does it mean to you?
So I truly believe that sports builds character, you know. So the reason I am like this, or the reason I am this person today, is because 10 years back I chose this field for myself. Yeah. So being an athlete is not really easy, you know. I think it is sometimes the toughest thing to do, because you need to be completely disciplined, you need to be completely focused on your goal. Yeah. And I've been doing that for around 10 years now. So discipline, I mean, just comes naturally to me.
We'd love to know, what is it that keeps you fit?
So for me, honestly, now that I've shifted from windsurfing to windfoiling, I don't have to be very strict with my diet, because I'm not losing weight now. I'm trying to gain more muscle weight. Okay. But having said that, as an athlete, you need to be eating really good food, really nutritious food, because you need that kind of energy to sustain. And especially for the workouts we are doing, we are training 4 hours in a day, so you need to fuel yourself up. So I'm just having right now a really high protein kind of a diet with the right kind of calorie intake. Carbs are also very important. So it's a very balanced meal I'm trying to have here. I have my cheat meals on the weekends. Sometimes ice cream is okay. So that's my diet.
When I first met you, Katya, I hope you're comfortable with me asking this, but I remember you saying that you were going up on stage to give a speech, right, and you said, Rita, I'm so uncomfortable because I'm an introvert. Right. Tell us about confidence, because it's such a big word to so many of us, and I think it'll inspire a lot of youngsters to know, how do you build your confidence?
Okay, so for me personally, just going out there, that the first time I met you was the first time I was giving a speech, and to like so many women and empowering women, you know. So it was the first time, and I was extremely nervous. But when you're telling your own story, you know, it's just the confidence inside you, because you're speaking the truth, you're just speaking about your journey, and that's the tip you gave me. Yeah. So you said just speak what you really feel, and I think that's what I do, and that's why, you know, I'm able to just speak confidently, because I'm speaking about my own journey. So I think that's the tip that you gave me actually, and I've just followed that.
Don't you think you get better at it the more you do it?
The more you do it, you do get at everything actually. The more you practice, the better you do it. So yeah.
So that's your tip for you. Just do it, and then you'll feel the confidence coming through. I'd also love to ask you about, how is Katya when she's not on the seas out there? What is family and friends all about?
So for me, family is everything. I'm very, very, very connected with my family. We are a huge family actually, you know, a typical Goan huge family. We are all into sports, so even training is like a family adventure for us, you know. My dad is our coach. Now my sister has also joined us, and my brother, he is also trying to qualify for the Asian Games and Olympics, of course. So we are all, you know, training together. Nice. And for me, that's everything. For me, family is everything. Friends, yes, I do have a few friends. I'm not a very outgoing person.
You've got 10,000 plus people following you on Instagram. Exactly. How does that feel when you know that so many people are watching you and want to know more about you?
That's really nice for me, because I know that a lot of people are following me. They're trying to get motivated by what I do. Yeah. And it's also nice that in a certain way I can inspire people, maybe to take up fitness or to take up any kind of sport. For me, I truly believe that even if I can inspire just 5 women to get into sports, that's my career made for me, you know. For me, that's what achievement would be for me. Being the only female competitor, sometimes I had to race in the men's category, which was challenging, but it has made me a better sailor. Yeah. So I've taken that in a positive light. But I know that there could be more females out there, you know.
Tell us about competing on an international arena. What does it feel like?
First and foremost, for me, it's a sense of pride, because I get to represent my country, and not a lot of people get to do that, you know. And when you're out there, India has never really reached these kind of competitions in windsurfing. So in this sport, it's something completely rare. sometimes when I'm even like participating in these events, they were like, there's windsurfing in India, there's windfoiling in India. So I'm like, yes, now there is, you know. I just hope to make my country proud and, you know, do the best I can to my capabilities.
Nice. We love that. You are making, of course, India proud. You're making Goa proud. And yes, we have this huge love for Goa. We love the fact that you're a true blue Goan. If you were to describe Goa in one word, what would it be?
But I think it would be love, because Goans are so friendly and so loving. And for me, the sea is like my passion, my love. So I think Goa, for me, one word would be love.
I love that. Katya, I also want to know from you, what does it, how has Goa lent to you being the champion that you are? I know that the world has got a perception about Goa, but I'd like you to tell us, what does it mean for you being and working and living in Goa?
Majority of the time I'm spending in water, like even like this is my backyard, you know. This is exact, like I live 2 minutes away from here. Yeah. So this is what has always inspired me. The beaches, I've always loved the beach, I've always loved the ocean. And that's what Goa gives us, and Goa has its unique charm.
Yeah.
So I really believe this is why this has definitely helped me become what I am.
What is the future all about? Can you imagine yourself winning more medals?
I believe once you've conquered one mountain, now you need to be looking at a bigger mountain.
Sure.
And that is what my dad tells me, you know. So just take it as it goes. My parents have always told me, just stay humble, stay grounded, but, you know, keep moving forward. So that is what I'm doing right now. You know, I'm taking it competition at a time. I look to be, you know, definitely win more medals for my state and for my country. And right now there's no stopping me.
I love the fact that you said that your parents have said you need to stay grounded. So of course they have been a great inspiration. But besides them, who else inspires you? Who do you look up to?
So I look up to a lot of the female athletes in India, honestly. You know, just the way they are. Even apart from sports, you know, they are so humble and they are so approachable also, you know, like to other people, coming up to them. Sometimes when you reach that level, you don't even bother. But if you see some of our female athletes, they are really down to earth. And that is something I kind of love about them, you know, because they've seen the struggle to where they are. There's Sania Mirza, PV Sindhu, but there's also Hima Das and, you know, so many other new names now making headlines. So those are people I really follow and look up to.
Katya, there is a lot that goes into creating a champion. What is that quality that you've cultivated in yourself?
I honestly think it's discipline and focus, because these are the two most important things to do anything in life, I believe. Nice. And in sports, it's very important to be completely focused, you know. Especially for now the Asian Games, it comes every 4 years. Yeah. So you know it's coming in 4 years, and those 4 years you need to be dedicating completely to, so it's not a short span of time, you know, it's 4 years of your life you're dedicating to something. So I think being focused and being mentally really strong, I think that is something that's really important.
What makes us is not what we do once, but what we do every day. What is it that you do every day?
Honestly, I wake up and I pray every day. I'm very grateful for, you know, just being able to do what I can do. The more you practice, the more the better you're going to become. So every morning, I know that I have to go to the gym, I have to get stronger and then sail for 2 hours. So that is like my daily routine every day. So the more you do it, the better you get.
We wish you tremendous success over the next 50. Thank you for being such a warm, wonderful person. I'm going to give you a hug because you're really extremely endearing. Thank you for being on the show. You are kicking it off, the first empowered woman of Goa, in this special series that we are going to be launching on the 8th of March, International Women's Day. Katya Coelho.
When I first started sailing, there were hardly any women. And now there are, like, you know, women getting into the sport. And in different fields of life, I think women are now taking the front seat. Even for me in my sport, you know, I was the only Indian female to qualify 2 times for the Asian Games. Nobody else has ever done this. No male has also ever done this in windsurfing. So being a female doing that, for me, that's the biggest achievement, I believe, you know.